Hey y'all, welcome to Christy's Beautiful Life, best of 30 days of sketches, and today is sketch number 4. And this sketch is by Sketch Savvy, created by Susan Stringfellow, and it's called sketch number 183. So when I looked at this sketch, it kind of reminded me a little bit of a Scrapbook Generation sketch. And what reminded me of it was all these little strips of paper here, which then triggered my memory of a couple of photos I had printed and wanted to make a layout. And I already had the paper pad pulled because I was going to use a Scrapbook Generation 6x6 paper pad sketch, but since I already had the photos printed and the paper pad out, that's what I decided to use. And the paper pad that I used is one I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and it is Cartabella's Toy Box by Stephen Duncan, and it's very bright and colorful. So this is the only papers that I used for my layout, and it's not a child's layout or toy layout, but I wanted the bright colors. So here is my layout. Let me move this out of the way. Now I do have to tell you, I did not get the journaling done, and it's getting late, and I definitely wasn't in the mood to journal. And I thought, oh, I have plenty of time to do this before Saturday, and here it is Saturday evening, and my journaling's not done. My journaling is going to go right here. So as you can see, because of the red car in the background and the yellow on the little dirt bike, and the color of the pants, the white, and I think those are a gray pair of pants. I just want a bright, colorful colors to go with this. So Toy Box had it, so I just selected papers that weren't really toy related, but there's blocks on here. And if my journaling were here, it would tell you the story. And the title is Wait, What? Because I got to capture my husband's expression when he found out that my stepson and daughter-in-law were pregnant again. Because I found out before they did. He was out in the workshop working, and they had come to the door, and I was standing outside talking to them, and it took me a minute to notice that my granddaughter had a shirt on that said Big Sister, and I'm like, wait a minute. And that's how I found out. So my husband was out in the workshop, so we walked out there, and he didn't notice her shirt, and I think we kind of pointed it out to him. And so I was ready with the camera, and there is his surprised look, and there is his happiness of finding out that we got to be grandparents again. So I was so glad I got to capture that moment. Hence the blocks on the layout, because baby's coming. And of course, by the time I knew, because my grandson is now a year old, then we didn't know, but now we know he was a boy. So I thought, well, these colors would go good with that. So that's why I chose the theme of the colors, and I didn't mind the blocks being in there because it's finding out about a baby that is soon to come. So if you look at the sketch, I pretty much followed, I just cut a bunch of strips at different lengths and put them down kind of in the same pattern, bunching, like, you know, they did 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3. So I kind of followed the pattern, and then the indentation that the sketch used. And then instead of one 4x6 photo, I did two and did the matting in the background. And then they had a little embellishment here. So I just did circle on circle on circle on circle. And then I used just some stars, a star here. And I did a little cluster of stars up here. I put my title in the same place. And then an arrow pointing to where my journaling is going. And I have to say, I've been pretty bad with this series and recently making layouts and not doing the journaling. And I'm really got to get a handle on that because I have several layouts that need journaling. And I don't like doing that. I like to get the layout done, the journaling done. So hopefully I'll get that done this weekend, because I don't want to get into the habit of doing that, because then you're going to have a big old stack of layouts that you need to journal on, and then that just takes more time. I did do some stitching down here, 2 rows of stitching, and that is pretty much the layout, and I pretty much followed it as the layout showed. And I just need to add my journaling, and this layout will be considered completed. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.